Sure enough, we saw each other in the team championship. Played each other. That was a crazy game too. That was back and forth, and touchdown, back and forth, back and forth.
At the end of the day, Russ, you got us in the Big Ten championship game. That was really what I wanted. It was a Big Ten championship and a Rose Bowl, and we got that over.
Wilson and Cousins trained together at IMG Academy in Florida before the 2012 draft. Both were late-round picks that year, not necessarily expected to become stars in the league. And yet, here they are.
I mean, those days were perfect. Like yesterday, just working together. He's so in touch. He loves the game. They had a lot of respect for who he is.
Game's never over when you're the quarterback on the other side of the ball. So if we're down to these 4, 5, 6 teams, 2 points back down the stretch. It's going to be a great match and a lot of excitement. And what more do you want? Who's coaching in the NFL?
In their 2 games as starters against each other as pros, Wilson and Cousins are 1-1, but they've never met this late in the season test. These kinds of playoff implications on the line.
Thank you, Lisa. Yes, meeting this late with the playoffs in sight. Cousins
What's up, Chris? I knew you was gonna be here. How you doing, sir? How you gonna ask me who I got? Then say don't pick the Seahawks. That's one of the choices. Like that's one of 2 choices. So what you're saying is my only option is the Vikings. Oh, okay, I get you. I got you. Oh, my phone. I haven't really seen either team really play, to be honest. But I think I want to see Latavius Murray get off. I know Seattle can be sometimes susceptible to the run. And Latavius, he got the breakaway speed to get there. But he's probably not you guys' first string back, is he? He's probably second or third because of his history. Well, those who are coming in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jasonreacts. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. It is currently 7-11 game. We'll start in approximately 4 minutes. This should be a good one. What did everybody think about Sunday? All the games that happened on Sunday. Some of the crazy endings. Man, some of the crazy endings. Did you? Okay, so if you've been coming here lately, you know that I'm a Raiders fan. You know that I am not happy with the move, not happy with how the team is being managed. Of course, today they fired Reggie McKenzie, which not really surprised about. I knew it was going to happen because it's John Gruden. John Gruden does this most coaches do this when they go in. They make a clean sweep so they can bring in their people, have their people at each level, so they can run the team the way they want to run it. But did anybody see the ending to that game? I saw it afterwards because I was listening to it on the radio because I don't have cable, so I couldn't see it. But I ended up seeing that last play and how old boy slipped. And I know that dude had to feel like crap. Like he just knew he had that kick. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was about to smash it in, get these 3 points, and be the hero. Man, anybody that knows the city of Oakland Stadium, the turf is always moist because it's played with baseball. So they keep it a little more wetter than normal so the ball can move differently. The baseballs can move differently. So they didn't compensate for that at all. Let's see what Chris is saying. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings, Chris. Say our run game isn't very good. Latavius second string, Cooks first. They should probably go with Latavius first because of his capability to be a home run hitter. Yeah, Tom was mad, but Tom he got his issues with things he's done in the past, so everything comes back to bite you in the ass. Excuse my language. What's good, Keenan? How you doing, sir? Haven't seen you in a minute. They're doing the intro right now with oh boy, I sing the song with and Jason Derulo, which is just a weird combination. That move is so political than anything. It's not going good. Can I talk to you about it? Yeah, what's up, man? You can always talk about it. You can talk here or send a message on another platform. It's all good. The game is currently in Seattle. So once again, it's Vikings at Seattle. What are the uniforms? The Seattle is wearing the color rush, which is that bright green, mostly uniform. I don't really catch the Vikings uniforms. Yeah, those are the color rush, the green for the Seattle. That's what they normally will wear on a Thursday night game. They look like now laters. Sebastian Kowski, what's up, man? I love that dude right there. I miss him. So many ex-Raiders on the damn team. Coaching staff is ex-Raiders. 26-yard return on the kickoff to start the game. So let's see what Kirk Cousins does. Declan, how you doing, sir? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Don't forget, everybody, if you're new to the stream, please give it a thumbs up. Help rank the video up. Let's build this family. Let's build this brand. Also, if you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So every time I go live, anytime I produce anything, you'll be notified first. I'm doing good, Declan. How about yourself? 1st and 10 on the 23. Dalvin Cook. Looked like he got about a yard before he gets swarmed by the defense. Cook's good on short passes, but Murray. Oh yeah. The thing about Murray is Murray used to have good hands, but towards the end, before he was traded, got released by the Raiders, he had pretty good hands. He had a good understanding with Carr. How about that Cowboys L? Man, Amari Cooper went loose, man. You can't be mad. 2nd and 9 for the Vikings. Play action fake. Cousins with good time. Gets the pass off for the first down for the Vikings by Diggs. Anybody here play fantasy football? I'm still annoying from man. Trust me, I understand. I understand them L's. They start eating away at you. Okay, so I had practice in my dad parks in the way back so I can't see him right. So he came to school yelling at me in front of my friends, and he starts yelling and stuff and calling me idiot. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I don't know what was in your dad's mind, what he was going through, or what kind of day he was having, but it's still not cool to come in school and embarrass you and call you names like that. That's not really a cool thing. And I apologize for that. And just know you may have felt embarrassed for the moment, but it will go away. It will go away. People will know weeks from now, days from now, people won't remember it, and they won't even be talking about it. So it'll be okay, man. Are you okay? Keenan, are you okay? Have you spoken to your dad about it? Then we got we're yelling. He called me tough with his sleeve. Oh wow, y'all really had a tussle. Yeah, I would say, Declan, don't stress yourself out, man. It's just it'll be all right. He said he jealous, Chris. Well, maybe not right now. If you guys are still, if you feel like your dad may still feel upset about it, but maybe going to talk to him and both of you guys try to have understanding about what took place and trying to apologize to each other, not just one person apologizing, but just coming to an understanding that what took place shouldn't have happened, and that you're sorry. They're trying to bring it to your mom's. I remember you saying it before that they were separate. Third nine from Minnesota. Does your mom live far from where your dad lives? Cousins blasted, almost intercepted at the same time. Drop pass, 4th and 9, Vikings. But I really am sorry to hear that. Uh, like my sister can be like that sometimes, like really quick, and it takes the punt. Tyler Lockett back for the punt. Punts up. Lockett picks it up at the 15 and gets tackled at the 20. Yeah, but as far as Keenan, but like right now, I can't really talk to anyone else beside the room. No, it's okay, man. Don't worry about that, man. Like I said, I want to have it where we can conversate and talk about things, talk about real things. This is something real, and don't worry about it. It's totally fine. And I think the people in the chat, if those who are seeing what you're saying, will totally understand and will be respectful. If not, they get booted from the room. So I'm not worried about it. But I can't, like, 'cause you've been here since the beginning, bro. So definitely, if there's something you want to talk about, I'm really here for you. You know. Because I know sometimes, like, some people, they're not easy to talk to no matter what, and that's never really a cool way to live life. But that person who's that way has to understand that they have to change, you know. And him being your father, most likely he's older. He's probably older than me or my age. So sometimes they learn, sometimes they don't. But it's not your fault. I am sorry. That it took place, and like I said, things will get better. It will get better. Trust me, it will get better. I've had embarrassing things happen to me while I was at school, and day later, some stuff was people didn't remember, and then on some events, a week or two later, they were like, nobody even talked about it. So it'll be okay, man. Warriors, Raptors. So I'm trying a different service to watch the game. So this is a test run tonight to see how reliable it is. So 103.3 passer rating, highest NFL for Russell Wilson. Pretty impressive. He's been sacked 37 times this season. It feels warm in here, man. I need to turn the fan on in a minute. Next time I'll turn the fan on. Hand off to the running back for Seattle. Looks like you got about 4 or 5 yards on the play. 4. His name is Carson. Okay.
Carson, who leads the team in rushing. That portion of being a 1,000-yard rusher.
Chris Carson, 7th round pick, 2017, Oklahoma State. Okay. Let's see how the defense handles the run game. Because that's what Seattle, they open up that run game first, and then once they get defense kind of settled, then Russ Wilson starts letting loose. Hand off to Carson. Gets about 3 more yards on the play, 4 more yards on the play. Short of the first down. Hand off to Carson again. And he's short of the first down. 4th and 1. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense.
That's just a real nice play by Barr. You see him at the top of the screen. He gets inside the tackle there. Barr's in the contract here.
The defense got in the backfield really quick on that play.
Minnesota wants to sign him in the offseason. Nice to see him make an impact play in this game early. I'm much stronger about the rookie runner Michael Dixon heads in.
That's the best way to keep him short.
Set to return.
Michael Dixon set to return. High bounce, and it goes into deeper in Seattle territory to about the 15 or 16 yard line. Bro, give me a second, guys, on the arrow. Hold on 1 second. All right. So did anybody do anything interesting today? Just school or work, or went somewhere, visited something? I forgot my score prediction is Vikings 27, Seattle 24. That's close. If that happens, that's Vikings scoring in 7 points or 7 points or 3 points in the fourth quarter to win the game. Let's see. Because when you play Seattle, you have to have the ball last. You have to. You cannot. It's like with the Raiders and Big Ben. You can't give him a few minutes. If you give him a few minutes at the end, you saw what he did. He injured his back and his hip. Comes in for one series, scores instantly, then goes right back out the game. Like he didn't even do nothing. Okay, I'm going to say it might be a low scoring affair. I'm going to say 17-14. Because this is playoff potential for Seattle, so the Vikings defense are going to step it up. You know what? I'm going to say 21-17. That's my score, 21-17. Vikings with the ball on the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Cousins in the pocket. Pass was behind the running back. Go out of bounds for no gain. And also, Cousins and Russell Wilson has a very long history, so they know each other pretty well. They know each other since college. Second and 10 for Vikings on the 16-yard line. Hand off to Cook. Cook stops short in the background. Loss of 3 yards. Okay, they say lost of 2, even though he tackled lost 3. So lost of 2 yards.
This Seattle defense has hurt it a lot. We're bad against the run. They're giving over 5 yards a carry. So with the area of Minnesota running the football, I think that this defense is ready to stop the run.
3rd and 11. Says Dalvin Cook has lost yards on 20% of rush attempts this season. That's terrible. I wonder who's number 1. I have a bad feeling about it. Comes in the pocket. Throw to Cook, who actually has a defender on him. And he's going to lose more yards. Bad decision by Cousins. He should have just thrown it right. Flag on the play as well. This is the direction you don't want to go, backwards in football. Unless your name is Barry Sanders. Pat, personal foul. He says grasping an opening. Why doesn't it say face mask? Why?
Pete Carroll's 9th year as Seattle's head coach was the Super Bowl 48.
I need to see this play again.
You know, they didn't call him face mask. They just say grabbing the helmet opening.
I didn't see anything. I literally didn't see anything. He was waiting for an F and attempt. My cousin. Say Cook, Rudolph, Thielen, and Diggs. 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Hand off to Cook. Cook catch the hole. Gets first down plus about 3 yards. That was a good run right there. Another flag on play, though. Let's see. I'm going to say holding on offense. Bring it back. The hole was a nice hold. Nice hold opening. Okay, never mind. I don't care as long as it's on the Seahawks. No, they said no penalty. So. Once again, thank you guys for being a part of the stream. Truly appreciate your presence. If you are new to the stream, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And if you're not new, thank you for coming back. Appreciate you being here. But also, everyone, please hit that thumbs up. Screenplay to Cooks. Taken down immediately. A loss of 3 yards.
You know, people have been screening the Seattle Seahawks a lot this year. The reason being is because they're a zone team. When those zone rushers get back, now you want to throw the screen.
I think that Cousins need to go downfield because right now they're anticipating everything up close. 2nd and 14. Look like Tavis Murray's in at running back. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Rudolph in motion. Oh, my God. He throws it behind him to Murray. Murray gets the first down and a face mask. Now they're going to call that face mask. That was a clear face mask. Wow, they didn't call it. Dude's head went a whole different direction. Oh, that was Murray. I know Murray's body type, man. I've seen it for 3 years. That's a face mask. You know why they let it go? Because they realized they messed up the last time. They had to call on something last one. 3rd and 12. I love those makeup calls. Cousins going deep. Nowhere to go. Yeah, I said Cooks first, and then I said Murray. You're right. I did say Cooks first. 4th and 12, because Cooks is much more stout than Murray. Murray's lean. He's built just like Darren McFadden. Lock it to return.
The Seahawks kind of copycat some of that and add that in, implement that into their defense. You know, it's a copycat league, but you know that.
Punt is up. That's punt is high. Should have been a push in the back right there, but they didn't call it. Lockett gets to about the 30-yard line. Never mind, that flag is down. Let's see what happened. Maybe they did catch it. Oh boy, they're showing on screen right now. I forgot the coach's name. Illegal block in the back. I told you. Half the distance now. Timeout. That should be a freaking referee sometime. Seattle is a beautiful city. There's a lot of cigarettes being smoked there. That's the one thing I didn't like when I visited Seattle. I went to Washington to my school was playing University of Washington, and I had to go there for work. And Seattle's a beautiful place. We went downtown for like one night. And it was cool, it was nice. But Mike Zimmer, not Pete Carroll. I do not like Pete Carroll. And it's just everywhere we went, everybody was just smoking. I was like, damn, y'all smoking like it's about to be banned. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Pete Carroll. I don't like how when his players were getting in trouble at USC, he knew that it was going to happen. Like everybody knew it was going to happen. I mean, I was working in football at that time, and we all knew they were about to get hit. We knew it. We knew that Reggie Bush was about to get in trouble. We knew the quarterback about to get in trouble. Everybody knew. And this fool decides to jump ship and go become the head coach for the Seahawks, so he wouldn't get penalized as a coach for USC. Of course, I thought that was a whole move, to be honest. But then nobody penalizes him, but they penalize the players. I don't get that. He's held at this as this amazing coach, which he's a good coach. I mean, how do you think USC survived all that time being number one? The one thing I've heard over and over in college football is if you ain't cheating, you ain't winning if you ain't cheating. And I've heard that so many times by different systems. And then NC2A know they be cheating. They know they do certain things. They just when things get too outlandish and get caught, that's when NCAA got to step in. 2 receivers, one tight end, one running back for Seahawks. Play action fake. Russell with all kind of time is running. Quick pass to Barnett. Is that his name? Looked like he got the first down, to be honest. See, that's the thing, that Russell's legs is what gets you. And see, in this play, the secondary was doing amazing. They held. Now they got a holding on defense. Never mind. Defense is still doing what they're supposed to, keeping the blocking scheme going, blocking, covering the look so you didn't know where to go. But Russell Wilson, his legs is what gets you every time. All right, come on, defense. So you said 27-24. I said 21-17. Russell Wilson with a quick pass to Lockett. Gets about a yard or two on the play before he gets pushed out of bounds.
Pay attention to number 22, Harrison Smith. He reminds me a lot of Troy Polamalu. He's going to be all over the field. He'll be down at the linebacker position. He'll line up next to the defensive end and fly back and play cover 2 safety. One of the more versatile run-pass players we have in our league.
And he is constantly moving before the snap. Second and 8. Here's Carson.
Hand off to Carson. He kicks the edge. He gets the first down, plus about 2 more yards. That dude's face paint was dope. He had like a skeleton on the part of his face, like Terminator almost. You know, the colors of the Seahawks colors. It looked pretty dope.
He has multiple lanes. That's what's allowing him to be successful. Good hard run there. That's interesting to see Brown picking up Griffin to the outside. Carson's still getting the edge.
3 receivers, 1 running back. Hand off to Carson. Carson slips the first tackle, slips the second tackle. Gets about 7 yards on the play.
For 7 more yards, what a difference a year makes. Since you look at the Seahawks, the assigned rush percentage, nearly half their plays, 48% is the highest in the NFL, and they're the only team in the NFL.
Once again, everybody, please hit that like button, that thumbs up. It helps bring the video up, helps bring more attention to the video, helps bring more people to the video. And the one thing we all would like to do is grow this family to something bigger and better, so we can just enjoy more things on this channel. Play action fake. Russell Wilson escapes the sack, gets the first down, plus about 8 yards on the play. You know what's funny about that, Chris? A lot of those fans that look crazy are doctors and lawyers. I swear to you. Because a lot of them have, a couple of them have YouTube channels, and a couple have like podcasts and stuff. And you get to know them. I found out about a lot of them through a handful of YouTube channels that do the specific Raider stuff. And a lot of them, I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. They'd be like nurses, doctors, lawyers. There's a few actual judges that be dressed up looking crazy. Last play, Carson. Was it Carson? No, this is the backup. Running back got blasted by Harris. You gotta love the black hole, man. Black hole is beautiful. Seattle on the 38. Russell Wilson with the handoff, the option, keeps it for himself. Gets the first down plus about 5. That's a great option, Reed. Very smart play. That's the one thing with Russell Wilson, he does it so well. Eighth play, 51 yards, 2 passes for 14 yards. Another handoff. Look like the ball can come up, and he regathers it back up and gets about another 4 or 5 yards on the play. It's a good series for Seattle. You said I'd be way too biased to announce these games. I love football, man. I mean, I could be biased, but that's not as fun.
6 straight runs for Seattle.
Seattle on the 29, the Vikings 29. Pass to Lockett, gets another first down, plus about 3 or 4. So yeah, about 14 yards. They're testing the waters with Lockett. They running in motion a few times before this play on the same route, and they like nobody really paid attention the first time. Second time they guarded him. Fourth time nobody paid attention to him again. And Wilson has hit him. Bunch receivers could definitely be handoff to Lockett in the reverse. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Only gains about a half yard. Yeah, they're switching the play calling up a lot, or like they're switching up the looks a lot. They're running similar plays. Into the first quarter, that was quick. That was a quick first quarter. Maybe because we're talking a lot more than normal. But that was really a quick quarter, fast quarter. Anybody ever seen that commercial where the people, like the husband and wife, are staring at the dad or the grandfather? His nose is whistling a song. I thought that drawing was so funny, especially when the son presses it and it changes to a different song. I was cracking up. Oops, sorry. Give me a second, guys. I gotta open up my Twitch for my friend is on. I have to monitor it. Who got fired? Reggie McKenzie, general manager.
Most famous upsets in sports history. That's going to be 42-1 Tuesday at 9. The new ESPN 30-30 film. I'll sit there.
But I kind of figured that was going to happen sooner or later. I thought it was going to happen until the end of the season. But then they had announced that he wasn't going to get fired. Period. Because Reggie and Gruden was getting along so well, but Wilson in the pocket, got plenty of time. The rush is in. Almost gets sacked, but he throws it away.
Was literally coming after Wilson. The red zone we mentioned.
He got fired early this morning.
Red zone defense this year. Seahawks 68% of the time coming up with a touchdown when in the red zone. The Vikings defense number 3 in the league.
8-5-5. $39 for Seattle. Russell gets sacked, and a loss about 4 yards. There you go, defense.
They're going to make an impact for a long time. I'll give it to you. Number 99, Danielle Hunter. His arms are lower than the Mississippi River. Watch how he uses that long arm and comes back inside and gets Russell Wilson. A tremendous athlete. And Drake Patterson, the defensive line coach, is teaching him how to play with leverage and technique. He's playing it well.
So on comes Janikowski from 37 yards.
Janikowski with 37-yard field goal attempt. It's up, and it's good to the corner. They said next is Gruden. Wait, they're not going to fire him. They offered that man $100 million. They're definitely not going to fire him. But yeah, I mean, it's good that you guys finally got to stop. That's good. It's showing the defense is able to make some moves. So now they have to build off of that. Even though Seattle got a field goal, it's okay. Now you study what you did right. So do I like Gruden? Yeah, I mean, I like Gruden. I don't have an actual issue with Gruden. I just don't understand why he's doing some of his moves. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely synonymous with the Raiders. It's definitely synonymous.
Monday Night Football. The Seahawks team is 0-2. With back to running the ball in 7 of the last 10 and prime position for the wild card in the NFC. As it stands right now, this would be team number 5 and 6. 80 guys. As this is Sky and short for the return from Abdullah.
Return gets to about the 22-yard line. Yeah, throw a Diggs, throw a Pierre. Diggs can stretch the field. They just got to use them. But off a couple plays I've seen, they have Thielen and Diggs have both been double teamed.
Sure himself, he's got to get involved in this game and stop just doubling down. I mean, take some chances. So the Patriots made it a phone call.
Comes in and rolls around, gets a quick pass up. And it's good to Diggs. Nice little play action. It looked either listen, yeah, they did. Diggs almost made out of bounds before he got the ball. First and 10. I like Stephon Diggs, though. He's a good receiver. 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back for the Vikings. Handoff. Almost got loose. Just had one person to beat. He got a yard on play, but not enough.
That's a very good tackle by the rookie. Oftentimes you don't see corners that want to tackle. If you want to have a good defense in the National Football League and stop the run, you better find small people that want to tackle big people. Nice there by Flowers.
They should do a split by option run play. Diggs in motion. Hand off to Diggs. He cuts back. Gets about 6 yards on the play. 1, 2, 3 yards short of the first down. Third down for the Vikings. Twelve minutes, 20 seconds left. Cousins goes down. Whoever sacked him just blasted through the O-line like he blasted something vicious. Yeah, he just ran him over. He couldn't even stand his base. Like, your job was to stand like a wall. Like, he just ran that dude over. Something vicious. Vikings to punt. Catches it going out of bounds about the 22-yard line. Let's see what happens this go around. Vikings are going to have to find something else. They have to find the answer. What do you think they're going to go to, Chris? What do you think? They got to change something up. I think it's funny how they have a boy used to play for Seattle. He still does his commercials are still in the Seattle jersey. Excuse me. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. If you're new to the stream, my name is Jasonreacts. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. But like I said, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. If you're not know you've been here before and you've come here quite frequently, thank you for being here. And to the newbies, thank you for being here as well. But don't forget, hit that thumbs up, you guys. The Saturday games are only on NFL Network. Are they only? Really? Oh, I just saw the commercial for you. 12. I have to look. Buster Douglas. I remember that fight when he took out Mike Tyson. Everybody was shocked. Bobby Wagner on the mic for Seattle. Oops, sorry guys.
say that guy came ready to play last week.
Randy's the only one that picked us on the pregame. Oh, really? Well, he played for the Vikings, so his loyalty. Like the other day, Charles Woodson was the only person to pick the Raiders. 3 receivers and 1 running back. Carson, hard to take down. Like his predecessor, Beast Mode. Looks like he got about 5 yards on the play. So you picked Raiders? I appreciate that. That's what's up. I was going for the Raiders because Big Ben has not won in the Coliseum yet. He's beaten the Raiders, just not in the Coliseum. 2nd and 4. 11 rushes for 61 yards and 5 passes for 23 yards. Their running backs are getting loose. I like Carson. Carson's a nice running back. Watch, one of those plays, it's going to be the same look, and Russell Wilson's going to keep it. He's going to run to the house.
And with the Neil Hunter, you saw him peek inside.
3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. 1st and 10 for Seattle. That was good for about 3 yards to Dixon. No, 4 yards. Sorry about that. Is this man, are they helmets almost black? I know they wouldn't let the Steelers come into their field at their last game versus them. Yeah. It's such a storied rivalry. So many great games. Oh my God, the running back reversed the field, gets the first down, plus about 10 more. Since he went sideline to the sideline, he rushed to the right, to the left side. There's nothing there. Came back to the right side. Wearing number 20, looking like Barry Sanders for real. Great play, Rashad Penny. First and 10 for Seattle. Whistle blown. Timeout, Seattle.
Again, you saw George Fant there. They've been in that 50% of the time. Take a short break. Come back. See how Mike Zimmer's defense reacts.
There's currently 8 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Don't say Barry Sanders. I'll have flashbacks. Man, Barry Sanders was that dude was the greatest. I don't care what nobody say. Barry Sanders, I used to love watching that dude run, man. And it just, the end of his career sucks. What's good, Gaming FC? How you doing? Only reason he retires because the owner would not release him out of his contract. He didn't want to play for Detroit no more. And they wasn't trying to pay him anymore. How are you doing? FC? Thank you for coming to the stream. Don't forget to hit that like button for those who are new to the stream. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and you'll get notified every time I do something, and you'll be notified first when I do something. On Thanksgiving, did you see the Barry Sanders ad? Also, he is the best. Did I see that? No, I didn't see no Barry Sanders ad on Thanksgiving. It's on YouTube. If it's on YouTube, you can drop the link and I'll check it out. They actually have the Bud Light night there. That's funny.
Everywhere. And there is Bud Knight enjoying tonight's
Call it the Bud Night.
I enjoyed Rashad Penny when he was able to be there, but not that show side on the sideline on that.
Listen, I'm sorry for not being your stream. I've been busy in the past couple of weeks. Man, don't even worry about it. It's okay. I'm just happy that you're here now. So it would be cool to have a Bud Night costume. It would be cool to have a Bud Night costume. Pass was clearly on the throne for Seattle. Could have been accepted, but you good? I'm glad you're good, FC, man. And thank you for being here, bro. I understand you. I've been a little busy too myself because there's videos I want to actually record and edit and reactions. I haven't been able to do them, but I'm still going to do them just for the hell of it. As a matter of fact, since I'm up and I feel even though I've yawned a couple times, I actually feel wide awake. So after this, I'm probably going to just record. Hand off to Penny. Looks like he gets about 5 yards on the play. Third and 5 for Seattle. Oh, they're showing that run. So the sideline actual is equivalent. So they're saying that first play for Penny sideline, and then got 10 was Wilson lets it loose in the pocket. Overthrows the receiver and the defender. Oh, the final play of the game? Yes, I did. Flag on the play. I didn't see what the flag was for. He said, I have just been watching the stream. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Declan. Let's see what this penalty is for. Personal foul against Seattle. They called it the wrong direction, though. They're trying to fix it. Oh, okay. So they called it and said it was against the Vikings. The Vikings was like, we don't have a 65 on the field right now. So they said it's against 65 of Seattle. Now Pete Carroll's like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? We're losing yards. We're going backwards. When's the next time you're doing an Eagles game?
You see a Fetty just talking off to the side with Hunter, as it was Simmons who was involved in the initial dust-up. Yeah, Simmons just can't do that because you're in field goal range. So that's a costly mistake.
Oh. They were in field goal range, and one of the linebackers from Seattle, the old lineman from Seattle, started some dramas. And, yeah. They could have been kicking a field goal, but now they got to punt it. There's a Seattle Grinch in the stands. That's funny. I see it now. You're the mean one, Mr. Grinch. That is a great. I loved the movie. The movie was so good, so entertaining. Jim Carrey made a great Grinch. I think there's 3 Monday Night Football games left. 3. I know the last one is Raiders versus Broncos. Maybe I think I have this on my phone. I can't remember. Okay, so you have. Okay, well, we have this game today. Then next Monday is Panthers versus Saints. And then Christmas Eve is Raiders at Broncos, or Broncos at Raiders. So with the next two, I'm barring anything different as far as me having to go out of town for whatever reason, I should be good to do them, but I'll let you guys know that up front. Declan, the score is 3-0 Seattle. The new one is pretty funny, but not nearly as good as the Jim Carrey one. Is it the cartoon one? I have to watch that. I'll definitely have to watch it though. Definitely. I mean, Chris. So we're on TV time right now. Like I said, I don't feel tired, but I'm yawning. And a lot of times they say you're yawning because your brain's like, oh, we need more oxygen. So could it be I'm not breathing enough? I don't know. I don't actually feel tired right now, though. Dalvin Cook with the run gets the first down. Gets the first down plus about additional 3 yards. Three receivers, one tight end, running back for the Vikings. Cousins line of scrimmage. Diggs, Treadwell, Thielen, Rudolph, and Cook. Handoff. The Cooks gets about 3 yards on the play. Cousins got to do something. He got to call on that awesomeness he was pulling out of with the Redskins. I still can't believe how much money you said that dude getting paid. Like, wow. That guaranteed money is crazy. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Cook, Rudolph, Thielen, Treadwell, and Diggs. Looks like he gets to the Thielen. Oh, Rudolph, I'm sorry. Rudolph is just short of the first down, about 1.5 yards. Saints got back number 1 seed. Oh, yeah. The Saints, they look really good. I know they've had some struggles throughout the last 3 or 4 games, but they still look really good. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Cousins on the run. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. He finally throws it away. Just trying to do too much.
It's good to see this defensive line get after the quarterback. You got Clark, who should have pocket with Power Reed coming in, and Kirk Cousins is kind of running for his life there. And look at Clark, look at the power. Look at that. Just
those O linemen cannot handle Clark. They cannot handle that dude from Seattle. That dude is a beast. President in California. Hey, or how you doing? In Scotland, the time is 2:15 in the morning. And Declan, I appreciate you more and more every time you pop up in these streams. And I know it's 2 o'clock in the morning. The pun is up. I appreciate everybody. Like catch it, gets it about the 40 and goes down. I appreciate everybody. But just the ability that you have just to come and it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you stay on for a while, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes till the end. And I'm like, dude, you savage, you go in for real. If this was Twitch, I'd give you the VIP emote for free. I give it to you. So people know he's VIP. Donald McKenzie, Cousins robbed and blind. Oh man, Cousins walked in with the mask on, with 2 6-shooters, and said, "Give me all you got." But he got him. Like he got him good.
You can talk about issues in Minnesota, but there are no issues in Seattle. Ever since the second game of the year when they gave up 12 sacks in the first 2, they've been running the football.
Cousins made off like a bandit, man. Pass yards. 18 for Vikings, 27 for Seattle. Total 126 yards for Seattle, 65 for Vikings. 7 first downs for Seattle, 5 for Minnesota. They should have kept Case Keenum. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Case Keenum was still young. He still had lots to develop. Penny got the ball. Gets the first down before he's going out of bounds. The thing about Case Keenum was when Denver got him, he was just young. He didn't have a really opportunity to sit behind nobody to learn the game. So he just got thrown into it with this hype from college, which he was good in college. But there's the thing in college is when you get to college, for the most part in your freshman year, your sophomore year, everybody's about the same speed. As players start to develop and they become sophomores, juniors, seniors, there's a divide. You have good players, you have good players, you have okay players. The okay players are the players that are walk-ons in NFL. The good players are the ones that are good enough to be drafted, but for whatever reason may not be drafted. And Case Keenum was a good player that could have been drafted. That should have been, get on to where you get in, but he should have sat the bench for at least 1 year, to understand and let the game slow down for him. He never got the opportunity. Do you remember the chants, "Let's go Eagles, Cowboys"? So yeah, I do remember. It was pretty funny, Declan. Wilson with all kind of time finally gets loose to Brown. Brown gets back to the line of scrimmage where he gets taken down. So if he gets you to the NFC Championship, you should keep him. I agree. But I mean, the thing we learn about sports in general is the issue of loyalty. There is none. The only loyalty management has is to the dollar bill. The only loyalty that coaches have is to themselves. And the only loyalty that players have is to their families. And that's how it's broken down. It didn't used to be that way. But when owners started making so much more money than players did, that shit changed. What's on the run? 3rd and 6. Pass to Penny or the Cooks. No, Penny, I'm sorry. Davis. And he's just a half a yard short of first down. Great scramble. Great move. They wanted to get to is 4th and 1. Basically 4th and a half. Giving him that much money will set the franchise back. Oh, yeah. Especially because it's guaranteed. It's not like it's money where they can really go and restructure the contract. Once you tell them it's guaranteed, there's no way he's going to restructure that contract. When you get 30, 40, 50, 60 million guaranteed, there's no way. And me as a person that always think about the team first, I wouldn't restructure either. Because there's no way. That means my kids' high school, colleges put away. My kids' colleges put away. My kids' colleges put away. Yeah. It's no way. It's no way.
haven't seen me play like that all year. And I think it just shows you that everything they want to do goes through.
I'm telling you, like, if I would have had to sign that contract, as soon as I signed it, I would open up several different bank accounts, threw money in each different bank account at some of the best banks in the country with the highest returns. So when my kids got to age and their kids got to age, everybody will be set. Everybody set.
Fewest points, fewest yards for the Rams in the games under Sean McVay. And having last night with that Bears defense, they look great. Yeah,
So that's what it's about, man. The average player plays NFL 3 years, 3 to 4 years. When you make 5 years, you consider. I mean, I think is it 4 years you consider a veteran, which is crazy. No job is like that. One receiver, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Hand off to Carson. It looks like he got the first down, but he gets pushed back. Depending on where they place it at, he might have got the first, but there's a flag on the play. I think the flag is going against the Vikings, though. Illegal use of the hands against the Vikings. That's automatic first down. Excuse me, guys. Hope he returns, or I'd rather have Tyrod Taylor or Blake Bortles. He may now because he has his money. Sorry. It's starting to rain in Seattle. The cameras are covered with a little rain on the front.
His greatest trait was that he raised the bar for everybody else around him. And that's what Russell Wilson's doing with this football team. Coming up on the 2-minute warning here. And it's Minnesota's first defensive penalty on a 4th down this year. Seattle's looking for a little more here. Field goal range as it stands for now on Monday. Football from Seattle.
Second quarter, 2-minute warning. 3-0. IBM commercial about fantasy football. I'm so sorry, but I have to go because I'm tired now. So I got school tomorrow as well. Man, Declan's all good, bro. Hope you get some rest. Hope you have a good day at school tomorrow as well, man. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate your presence, man. Thank you, and always appreciate you coming through, man. Hope Scotland's treating you well as well. Good night, man. I know you're like, what is he doing? I'm watching somebody else's thing on my system over here. Trying to manage their stream for Twitch. $2:30 a.m. So you guys are 6 hours ahead. 6 hours ahead, Scotland. See you later, man. Peace out, Declan. Thank you for coming through. Of course, the guy definitely next Monday. I'm not sure if we're gonna do any Warriors games in between, but just keep an eye out. You know, time staying. Yeah, I mean, how long was it? How long was the initial contract for? Like the term, the years?
Susie, Lewis, and Steve. Interested to hear what Lou and Steve have to say. The answer could be the Vikings. Defensive battle as it stands right now. Matt Nagy, Bears head coach, come off that big win against the Rams. Will be interviewed by SVP, and Sierra will be the special performance. Of course, she has a great movie interest. And there's
Sierra and Sienna Wilson watching the game. 1st and 10 for Seattle on the 34-yard line. Passes up from Wilson. Touchdown. They say no good? Oh, they said no good. There's definitely going to be a replay on that one.
The last time he took a shot at it and watch the end here.
And your stream thumbnail, it doesn't say 2 a.m. Yeah, it doesn't say 2 a.m. Let's see. Oh, the second foot is out. But I thought you didn't have to get the second. You don't have to get second foot in though.
That's 2 times they tried. Number 24 holds the hill. If I see something there,
Because you can run out of bounds and throw the ball over the line. I'm confused. What's a catch? Okay, because you can catch the ball, and as you're diving out of bounds or run out of bounds, you can put it over the pylon, get a touchdown. You can catch at the one, fall as you fall to one, put it over the line, it's a touchdown. But you can't catch it, run through, and one foot go out of bounds. That's not a touchdown. But it crossed the line of scrimmage. It crossed the end zone line. Oh, whatever. 3rd and 3. NFL confuses me. My brain hurts. Running back gets loose, gets down, gets to about the 15-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Yeah, it'll definitely be a question forever. Seattle have very aware running backs. They're aware of what's coming at them, but also their surroundings. They're quick on changing their pace, finding the right hole, and making the right directions. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, running back. Hand off to Davis. Davis cuts backs. Gets about 3 yards, almost 3 yards on the play. Vikings player hobbling off the field. Number, I can't see, 37. Looks like a linebacker. 2nd and 6 for Seattle. Davis, Dixon, Moore, Brown, and Lockett. Davis in the backfield. Another audible at the line of scrimmage by Wilson. Handoff to Davis. Go straight up the middle. Just a yard short of the first down. College only needs 1 foot. NFL needs 2. And you know what's funny? That should be the opposite. Because in college, they should be trained not to put 2 feet in. So college, I've always said this, that college should be 2 and the pros should be 1. The pros in the mid-90s used to be 1. Dang, first half, no Vikings points. Oh, yeah, it's almost 30 seconds left on the clock. The second half, after you make adjustments, anything can happen. 3rd and 1. Wilson holds on to it, gets the first down, and gets 3 more after the first down, so it's the 1-yard line. Clock is counting. There should be a short pause to move the sticks. 1st and goal. Great misdirection.
Try to capture the edge. But the most important thing is to get that first down. Russell has good vision. And understanding where they're at. Use his legs to get that first down.
If Russell would have became a quarterback, he'd been a good running back. 1st and goal for Seahawks. 12 plays for 59 yards. They have taken up 5 minutes and 33 seconds on the play. Let's see what happens. 60 seconds off the clock. 3 receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end. Man coverage. Russell Smith right. He lost his foot and goes left. And he just throws it away. It is intercepted. Too bad it wasn't like a DB who would have caught the emotion because he would have took that joint to the house. That's a mistake you rarely see Russell Wilson make. He always throws across his body. But normally, He tried to throw it away. Smart play by the linebacker.
When he just slung it off to the side, and Kendricks comes up with the pick. As Daniil Hunter was closing in on him.
He almost didn't catch that. He just bobbled it once. I agree, McKenzie. A dumb pass. In that situation, you've been better off taking a sack. And they just going to kneel it? Why should take one opportunity and throw it deep and see what happens? Who cares about your stats if you get a touchdown? Ooh. That was momentum. I wonder how much Kia or Genesis paid for these halftime. Like, is that Sierra? Is it funny that she's the halftime for Seattle? It is Sierra. That's a little biased. That's probably in somebody's contract. Russell Wilson. Okay, let's see what they're talking about.
So, Louis, how are they doing?
Not too good, really. Quite honestly, Susie, minus one big run by Dalvin Cook. They're really running the ball for it. Not very good at having to carry.
All right, guys, I'm going to grab me some tips.
Continue to try and do what Mike Zimmer wants him to do. Try and remain patient. Because look, Kirk Cousins is that kind of quarterback who needs the running game in order for him to get involved throwing the football. And as you see right now, because there's no real consistency running the football, Kirk doesn't look very good either. He looks like he's someone who right now is struggling to find his footing, find his rhythm, and they need to do that. Although, this game is still very tight and it's up for grabs.
Well, he's admitted it. He's had an up and down season. He's searching for consistency. Hey, look, coming in, we would say Russell Wilson is playing some of the best ball of his career. But what happened at the end of that game?
These guys always make it look so easy. They look so perfect. I mean, Russell's kind of in the MVP talk because the boys about it.
Yeah, not the score I thought of either the first half, Chris.
In the moment, you can't imagine MVP.
When you see Russell start scrambling like that, you're always like, oh my God, how is he going to score this touchdown this time? But the fact that he messed up, this could be a sign for the Vikings. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, but who knows?
It's not one of these situations where every game is going to be 51-45. And these are two good defenses out here that historically understand how to make offenses struggle. I mean, Mike Zimmer, that's his specialty. Pete Carroll, that's his specialty. And don't look, just because the Legion of Boom isn't here, don't forget now, there's some really good young players on the Seattle defense. And we saw one of them in Frank Clark. And then the Minnesota Vikings defense has some tremendous left-handed people. So I think this is going to be a tight game here down the stretch.
All right, so let's take it back to the Vikings and the run game.
So, Chris, I want to ask you, since you have been going into my streams for Twitch, what are your thoughts? Oh, no, you're down by 3. That's nothing.
All right, we know that the Vikings are chasing the Bears in the NFC North. Let's into the slap hand now.
You're brought up by Matt Nagy, the head coach of the Chicago Bears. Coach, congrats on last night against the Rams. They say in this league you are what you can put on tape. That offense hung 7 touchdowns not too long ago against the Chiefs. You hold them to 6 points and no touchdowns. When you sat down the game plan for them, the focus defensively was what?
Well, it was number one, just to respect that they have a heck of an offense. And I think that, we wanted to make sure that, there are going to be some times in the game where they're going to have some big plays. And we wanted to have that next level mentality and try to be relentless and play as a team. And we've been doing that all year long. And this is the first time for our guys for them to be able to get out there.
You enjoy them for real?
The big plays, stick together. And I thought they did that.
The offensive side of the ball is your focus.
I've been wanting to get people's input.
Now, when you put that play call in, you know that you're going to pull at the big 7-9, right? Resolve the tackle. What's the level of confidence and faith and belief that the big man can come down with it if that's the way it goes?
Bradley's done some unbelievable things in practice, and he makes sure that we're watching too pre-practice when he's out there throwing the ball 80 yards and making some spectacular catches. So I'll be completely honest with you. I knew if that ball was in anywhere near him, he'd go up and make a play, and that's exactly what he did.
I'm a ball guy.
you're sort of in the same boat. The bald guy buys your question.
Well,
So
I'm glad you think they're great, man. That means something. That definitely means something. So I'll keep working on it.
I ask you, what are we going for with the visor? Well, I got to tell you, it's just something I've always done. I've done it before I got here, and I'm sticking to it now. And now it's just a matter of, just continuing to do it. And I'm amazed at how much attention it gets. But hey, I'm just being me. I get the fresh haircut and go with the one blade.
Pelicans and Celtics. Celtics are beating the Pelicans.
It's December. Green Bay's coming to town. And you come
By
that's the way it's supposed to be, Matt. Continue success.
12?
Enjoy the holidays. And
No.
thanks so much for taking
20?
the time after such a huge one. Thanks a lot, Scott. I appreciate it. For more of our conversation with the Bears entertaining head coach Matt Nagy and a full post-game recap of the Seahawks and the Vikings, we will see you for Sports Center after the game. Susie, back to you.
Scott, see you post game now each week on the Genesis Halftime Show. We bring you some of the best performances by some of the biggest musical acts in the business. Tonight, from right here in Seattle, Russell Wilson's favorite lady, Sierra.
no music. Excuse me. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Thank you, and thank you for coming through over there too. I appreciate that so much. The Bucks 82, the Cavaliers 57. Wow. I didn't see the time on the game. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Exactly. Giannis Antetokounmpo is smacking people around. He's definitely working on that challenge that he got from Kobe Bryant about being a better player to become the MVP.
We'll see if her guy can get back on track here in the second half. Russell Wilson with the red zone interception. His first interception in 5 games.
His first interception in 5 games. So now you need to find statistics is how he's performing with those after interceptions. Does he, let it go? Or is he more tentative when it comes down to a pass again? I need to find. Let's see. Did I see rewind? No. I used to watch them before the YouTube rewind, but they've gotten lamer and lamer, to be honest. You would think on a platform where there's a world full of creative people and editors and videographers, they'd be a lot more entertaining. But they're not really entertaining. But that could just be me being a little biased. Did you watch it? Did you like it? $7.8 million? I know there's a lot of dislikes on it because there was a story. Yeah, there was a story that a few people have been complaining that their dislikes have been changed from dislikes to likes by YouTube, or been changed from dislikes to nothing at all, so they can lessen the dislikes. And I guess a lot of people started looking at their likes and dislikes, and were finding out that their dislike was turned off for that video, which is kind of crazy. I mean, YouTube just gotta figure out. They need to figure out more of what people want to see, especially what's a rewind. The rewind is really for the developers of the content and for the viewers. It's not for the money people. It's not for the advertisers. That's not really what it's about. But because YouTube is worried about the advertisements and their sponsorships, they gotta make it look a certain way, you know. Which unfortunately, you get that kind of product. That's crazy though, 7.8 million. Now I feel like I need to watch it. Let's see what's so bad about it.
A star wide receiver. 20 plays, he wasn't targeted. Yeah, that's not the real winning formula. The biggest thing is Kirk Cousins. 27-yard passing. There's no way you're going to be successful there. 0 for 4 on third down. All right, they only ran 19 plays. So he hasn't played well. He doesn't look like he's in rhythm, has commanded this offense. We go back to it. He was brought here for games like this. He's not playing well. Having said all that, he's only down 3-0. And then our game was extraordinary moment. Man, how extraordinary was it that Russell Wilson did what he did?
I think Kirk Cousins step it up.
Right, the mistake just can't happen. I mean, he gets his knee down in there. You have points to quick roll out. Nobody's open, throw it away. He's a better player than he's going to run. Interception. That was almost a big sense there that keepers could stay up. But Russell's moved the ball. They're staying to that formula. But a big part of that is when it gets off script. You can't hurt yourself like that. And Russell, he's so disappointed, I know. He's going to have to respond. And the result possession to the field goal and then that turnover right off the board as Kendricks came up with the interception. Vikings defense did have that sack there.
See the fact that the Vikings are kicking off? They should have went for something. At least a hook and ladder or something. Sure. Touchback for the kickoff.
That's why I asked Pete Carroll about dominating that first half, but just having 3 points to show for it. He said, we got to finish driving. We got to score. We're moving the ball well, but we got to put points on the board. But hey, they're a good team, he said. I asked him if he said anything to Russell Wilson after that interception. He said, oh, yeah, of course I did, but Russell knows he screwed up.
Russell Wilson with his 9th Monday Night Football start of his career. 62 mark in the 8 previous games. Number 6, and lost the last 2 weeks this year at Chicago.
First and 10, Seattle with 25. Carson gets about 6 yards on the play. 6 yards.
I mean, they're good to run the football. Chris Johnson getting outside, Dwayne Brown, nice block. Davis being able to move the middle. And notice all these plays that are off script. I mean, then you got in reversing field against this Minnesota Vikings defense. 3 different backs, 3 different styles. They're all hitting to the outside. Number 1 was happy about the technique of his defense in the first half.
So leads the league in rushing yards per game and rushes per game. For a chain mover of 5 more yards. And they're moving the ball, but they don't have any points to show for it. And that was so big right there before the half. Knowing that the Seahawks were going to get the ball back to start the second half. They're controlling the line of scrimmage. That's great. But now if you don't score points, it doesn't matter. So I look for Russell to take 2 more shots here in the second half of this play action game.
You know, it's one of the things when you run a ball control, physical
First and 10 for Seattle.
You don't get those explosive plays, but look at the big guy.
Pass to the big guy, the O lineman. He catches it in motion. The O lineman. Nice catch over the back, over his shoulder like that. Nice catch. People always love when the big guy catches the rock. So entertaining. Run for a first down by Carson. George Fant is who ran for that last play. 6'5", 322 pounds. Very athletic for a big man.
But that's what he's brought here. And you see, he energizes the whole sideline. The coaches, the equipment managers are all jumping up and down when Fant makes a play like that. Hey, we asked him in the production meeting, hey, when's Fant going to get a pass? And he's like, I don't know, maybe this week. Well, Ron Schottenheimer planting the seed there.
2 receivers, 1 tight end running back for Seattle. Option to Lockett. Lockett stopped in the backfield, loss of looks like about 5 yards. Second down, Seattle.
Yeah, Richardson got the tackle, but Everson Griffin turned it back in. And it's good to see Griffin back playing well, guys.
And also, if you guys use other platforms outside of YouTube, such as Twitter, Instagram, you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/nonfiction, like the link below. 2nd and 14 for Seattle. Hand off to Carson again. He gets about 4 yards on the play.
This week's 3 through 7. Evaluated at an area hospital, seek treatment. But there were incidents that caused his family and some of the team leadership of the Vikings to really be concerned for his well-being. So,
and if you only use, Instagram or anything like that, you can also follow me on Instagram. Same at Search Nonfixion as well. 3rd and 11 for Seattle. Viking defense opponents on 3rd and 10 are 2 for 45%. That's pretty darn good. Oh, the pass. Moore drops the pass. He would have had the first down because he had no space between him and the first down marker. I'm like, Moore, is that Marlon Moore? If that's Marlon Moore, I know that guy personally. He went to Fresno State. I worked for the football department when he was there. Dixon for the punt. Ball is up. Fair catch at the 21 and a half yard line. Because it's ready to get it started, already on the field. I think we're going to a timeout. Yep, we are. Once again, thank you guys for being a part of the stream. My name is Jasonreacts. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. It's currently 8:48 and where I am. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you had a wonderful Monday. Hope your Tuesday goes well just as well. If you're new to the stream, please hit that subscribe button as well, notification bell. And if you're not new and you've been here before, make sure you hit that thumbs up, you guys. Truly appreciate it. Helps break the video up. Helps bring more attention to the video. Helps bring more people to the video and also to the stream itself. So in the future, when we do more streams, we can have more people talking and make it more entertaining, more fun for everybody. Excuse me. $6 King box. The hell? Don't forget, you guys, get your free dark web scan from Experian. Trust me, you will want to. Clemson versus Notre Dame and Alabama versus Oklahoma. We won the playoffs. Kirk Cousins, career low in the first half, 27 yards. They got to do something different.
The Seattle defense is bringing a lot of pressure at the line of scrimmage. The 36 game. He's up at the line now.
Seattle's been getting in their grill this whole game.
And then the bottom of the screen, a simple TE game between Jefferson and Clark. Great pressure. Rivers gets ran over.
If the O-line can hold this a little bit longer, he might be able to have some success on the pass.
You get to a quarterback if you affect him mentally and physically, and they're doing both for Kirk Cousins tonight.
3 receiver, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Cook, Conklin, Thielen, Treadwell, and Diggs for the Vikings. Run play? Nope. Quick pass to Treadwell. Gets about 7 yards on the play, or 6 yards on the play. Second down, Vikings. There's 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in the quarter. Adam Thielen, 11.3 targets per game. 0 tonight. So his first time in the last 47 games with 0 targets in the first half. That's crazy. Second 3 for the Vikings. Flash and fake. Quick pass to Rudolph. Rudolph looked like he should have got the first down, but they're going to mark it a little bit short. He's going to be a half yard short for the first down. He waited a little bit too long to throw that ball. I think if he would throw it a few steps prior, actually had 2 options too. Quarterback sneak for Cousins. Cousins gets the first down plus about 3 more yards. First and 10. 9 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock. Cousins with time. Gets in Treadwell. Treadwell gets about 2 yards after his contact. Excuse me.
Kirk bet on himself. He got franchised twice in Washington. Played good enough. And, I don't get too much down on the money. If he didn't get it in Minnesota, somebody was going to pay for him. Supposedly he took less money here than he did with the Jets. But it's all about where he is. If he wants to join that group next year as a quarterback.
They say he actually took less money with the Vikings. The Jets offered him more. We get hand off to Cook. Cook almost got the first down, just a yard short. So you got all these dudes offering him millions, but nobody want to sign Kaepernick. And they won Super Bowl.
There's so much speed, but that Seattle defense does. Good job capturing outside.
Third and 1. 3 receivers, 1 tight end running back for the Vikings. Rudolph, Cook, Thielen, Treadwell, and Diggs. Play action fake. Cousins on the run. Thrown out of bounds. 4th down. They should have went with the running back. It should have been a run play. Should have been a run play. That was just a bad play choice. That's bad choice play, man. See, 7 minutes, 51 seconds. Yeah, exactly. This. Punt is up. Fair catch about the 17-yard line, 18-yard line.
And Russell Wilson and Seattle back out there halfway through this third quarter when we return.
That's terrible, man. You said, did I hear that the XFL, really? The XFL is returning? I never thought that. So, with the same ownership? You know what? Around this time, it might actually work when you got so many college players that want to get paid to play. It might actually work this time. See, before NFL and college had such a hold on people that you couldn't break that system. But now, with the drama with the NFL, I can see that. It would be interesting to see the XFL make Colin Kaepernick a big name again. And especially if they support what he's doing. Oh, my God. XFL can make a splash if they do something like that. That's what I would do, marketing-wise. Bring him in, support everything he's doing. Bring in Nike to be the number one sponsor because they sponsor him. Man, game over. You know how many people – he has so much support. There will be a lot of people that would jump ship. They might not jump right away, but they will. Because at that point, it's no longer about, oh, I'm a sports fan or whatever, but it's about supporting a cause. Currently, Keenan, the score is still the same. Has not changed, brother. Three to nothing still. Carson with the run, gets about 2 yards on the first play. Second down. 7 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock.
Eventually was cut by the Vikings. He was picked up by Seattle in 2017 and was kicking for them. And he missed a crucial Week 17 kick that year against the Cardinals.
You know, guys, consider what we're seeing right now. In the first half, the Seahawks had 102 yards rushing before contact. That means that this offensive line,
2nd and 8
they're blocking
for Seattle. Yes, they did beat the Steelers. That was I didn't get a chance to actually watch the game. 3 receivers, 1 tight end running back, but I was able to listen to it on the radio. Russell Wilson trying to make things happen with his feet, just throws it away. Wow, that close to being sacked. And to hear that last play, man, that stuff, that was crazy. You said when is the new Raider Stadium opening? From what I remember hearing, I thought it wasn't supposed to be open until 2020, but because of the dysfunction between the Raiders and the City of Oakland, I think are possibly kicking the Raiders out this year. Like, I think this might be the last year. That's been a rumor because City of Oakland's like, you don't want to stay here, so why should we keep you here? Which that's their right. They own the stadium. Raiders have no hold on the stadium whatsoever. He said, I saw the Rams game. Yes. I didn't see the game, but I saw the score, and I was like, what's going on? Because I have Todd Gurley as one of my running backs. Like, I have Todd Gurley and McCaffrey. Those are my top 2 running backs for one of my teams. And, every week I'm just smashing the running back stats. But that was a crazy low game. But that's what a reinvigorated defense does. Punt is up. Fair catch about the 28-yard line for the Vikings. Okay. This is the time. This is the moment. This is the moment that Cousins has to do something. I know he threw 4 interceptions. But when you got that man, that Mack truck on the left side or the right side trying to rush, you make mistakes. Says, if only the Raiders didn't trade Mack, we would be on top of the division. Yeah, you're probably right. You probably would be. I'll be right back, you guys. Let me give me some more water for my cup. Hold on 1 second. Please hold on 1 second. I'll go commercial break.
Fans into the net dive, but they are sitting here saying, hey, Seattle, help us out.
So the Vikings and these 2 teams are actually fighting for the wild cards. This is a very important game for both teams. Cousins quick pass to Thielen. Thielen gets about 7 yards on the play. Said, do you eat ice? I do. Yeah. Of course, my refrigerator makes ice, but it makes I'm in an apartment, so it's not like I can switch the type size, so it makes the really big ice. So I don't chew on that because it's like so thick. When it breaks down, I chew on the smaller bits. So yeah, I chew on Ice Chris. Adam Thielen with his first reception, which is for 7 yards. Second, third. Hand off to Carson. Cook. Man.
Now, if you're a Minnesota Viking, get your first down here for the guard in the 79th.
He gets the first down, of course. But if he could have just picked his foot up just a little bit, they need to run split backs. Vikings 96 yards. That's terrible. It's outside screen. They get about 4 yards on the screen before Cook is taken down.
That new generation, right? New chancellor. Yeah. He's gone, retired. Know about Richard Sherman. So many early seasons saying, all right, this is going to be the Seahawks. The way we're going, and maybe it's the end of an era, but good, feisty.
2nd and 5. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Kyle's trying to throw in traffic, no good. But there's a flag on the play. Hold on defense. Let's get that first down. 5 yards, first down. Another penalty on Trey Flowers.
Diggs was just running a quick hitch route. Flowers is grabbing their physical at the top. Both of them are pushing off, but Flowers just can't hold like that.
Yeah, it's one of the things that's different from the old Legion of Boom when they had Richard Sherman and Brown. These 2 corners, Trey Flowers.
Plays on opponent's territory. Seattle 20, Vikings 0. But it's almost like it doesn't matter because Seattle still ain't scored off those plays. Hand off to Cooks. Cook hits the hole hard and gets about 3 yards on the play for the whistle's blown dead. You know what's interesting too? So when the running back hits the hole, when they're outside the red zone, hits the hole, they both whistle instantly dead. But when they're at the 5 yard and under mark to the end zone, they wait to see when everybody falls over. You ever notice that? It's like why don't you let it happen in any other regular play? When I said that 5 yard marker, the red zone, they let them push and push and push and push and push and push. Cousins for the pass to Cooks. Get about 5 yards on the play. It's going to be a 3rd down and 3, looks like. I think Cousins will do something else, man. We need to be special. Not Cousins, but 3 receivers, 1 tight end running back. Vikings on 3rd down and 1 for 6. Yeah, Diggs had to come back to the ball. He's going to be short of 1st down.
But it's a really good play by Griffin there. Understand the down and distance. He's in press coverage. Diggs starts to push off, and he rallies up.
That's on the receiver.
That's how you want to play on 3rd down. Early in those downs, so now you're going to be on 4th down.
The receiver came back too far. That's when you know where those markers are, and you plant. You plant your flag just inside so you can get that 1st down. Flag on the play. There's a flag on the play, but there's Vikings did not get the 1st down. It's against the Vikings. Holding on offense. If you're gonna cheat, at least get the first down. That's just terrible. I don't know what to tell you, Chris. They're playing very they're playing scared. That's the best way to say it. They're playing like their playoff hopes is not leaning on this game because they're fighting with this team for that wild card spot, or at least to be in the wild card race fully.
Not bigger than the last. 4th and 1 came up big. It's working like tonight.
Come on, kids. Let's go. They're not ready. Hey, make them quit. They don't want to be here. Have your money set. Get the ball back.
Let's go. And he went right after Murray. And a turnover on downs.
Second down. Sorry.
Great ball.
The camera came back right before they showed the running back getting a few yards on the play.
I think the offensive line also made that play. But if you're Minnesota, I agree with the call. You have to go for it right there. First time, crossing 50. Just got to get your guards. Your interior offensive line has to fly better.
Two receivers, two tight ends, one receiver, one running back. Wilson on the run. 2nd and 7. Passes up. The catch looks good as Lockett is diving out of bounds. The ref was unsure, but the Seattle's trying to – let's see. It looks like he caught it to me. It looks like he caught it to me. 1st and 10 for Seattle. Handoff. Running back gets about 3 yards on the play.
That's what Russell does so well. When he gets outside of the bootleg, you got a flat break, you got a crossing route coming across. It's your third option is that comeback on the sideline. He makes those throws look easy. Give his offense a little bit of momentum.
2nd and 8 for Seattle.
Giving that stop on 4th down.
Penny in the back. Hand off to Penny. It's tackled for a loss of 1 yard. Good job, Kendricks. Person got the interception before halftime.
The last 3-zip final in the NFL was all the way back in November 2007 Steelers over the Dolphins. That was also on Monday Night Football. You never know what you're going to get, do you? Offensively, yeah, right. 10-3.
Looks like we're taking about in the third quarter. TV timeout as well. Chelsea and Celtic or Celtic. How you doing? How are you doing? Chelsea and the Celtics. I would say, are you a Celtics fan? But that's kind of obvious. This is like watching Pine Dry. That's what's up. You do what you have to do. There's more so this communication because if anybody knows, you cannot play the sports live on any other platform besides what they've been played on. But I'm not the only channel that does this. Yeah, no comment. Yeah, you're not supposed to, but I know people do it. Like I know people do it on Twitch and all that stuff. No, I can't show the game. I mean, if you got 10,000 for the fine and a new channel for me, cool. No, I'm not going to show the game. Sorry. You telling me now doesn't mean anything. Some people. But once again, thank you to those who are new to the channel, new to the stream. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, which definitely a bunch of you have already done. And if you've already done that, please hit that like button. Could you please show the game? No, I cannot show the game. I'm sorry, Chelsea, but I cannot show the game. And the game, anyway, it's on commercial. You said why? Because it's illegal. It's called copyright infringement. The only people have the right to show the game? No, you can't. Yes, you can. You mean yes, you can. No, you cannot. Current score is still 3-0. Seattle with the lead. And now Seattle with the ball. Let's see if Russell Wilson what he does with a 3 and 3rd and 8. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Davis, Dixon, Moore, Brown, and Lockett in on the series. Wilson in the pocket with all day. Launches the ball up for Lockett. Lockett falls to the ground trying to get a pass interference, and it's not a pass interference, but he gets a flag anyway. You said this is not copyright on YouTube. Okay, so if it's not copyright, then why, when channels are playing the game, those channels get shut down? You answer that question. They're calling pass interference, but he slid because he knew he wasn't going to be able to catch the ball. No, I cannot. That's copyright infringement. I'm sorry, partner.
So, he's probably asking, hey, look at it. Hey, is that really a pass interference, or what do you call there with it being an uncatchable ball?
That ball is uncatchable. He needs to throw that challenge flag. That ball is uncatchable. I'm sorry, Chelsea, but it is considered copyright infringement. It's not something I just read. I actually went to school for television and film, so I know what copyright infringement is. And I don't have permission to do that. No, I'm not stupid, so no thank you. Again, they stick with the pass interference. No red flag challenge. Carson with the wrong, loses yard and half in the play. No, Carson, Chelsea. I mean, there's other options. You can go look at somebody else's stream that's showing the game. I'm not going to show the game. Sorry. 2nd and goal for Seattle. With the way the scoring is going for this game, if Seattle scores now, that could probably be the game pretty much. 56 age? I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Second and goal for Seattle. Wilson making an adjustment at the line. And sacked with a loss of about 6 on the play. He got blasted. I'm sorry. I cannot do that. Third and goal for Seattle. Am I 56? No, I'm not 56. Do I look 56 to you? If I'm 56, then obviously you have issues with your eyes. Good job, Barr, for the sack. Third and goal for Seattle still. 3 receivers, 1 tight running back. False start on the right side. We're not going to call it. Ball is up. And it's no good. It's no good. Good coverage by the defense. They could also call a PI on a defender because he didn't turn around. I said nothing. I'm not going to show the game, so please stop asking. If you want to watch the game, you can go watch the game somewhere else. Hope you have a good day. Janikowski for the field goal attempt, PAT attempt. It's up, and it's good.
Introducing the $6 King Box. Choose from the flavor block or free.
And with that, Seahawks take the lead 6-0, which I really thought they was going to score that one. So I'm a crybaby. If you say so. I don't fall to peer pressure. I don't fall to lightweight internet bullying. I'm sorry. I don't do those things. Have a good day, Chelsea. Sorry about that, you guys. Some people just don't understand. They start trolling you and they start just talking. It's like, dude, I'm not going to show you the game. I cannot legally do that. I'm not gonna put something that I want in jeopardy just so you can have it your way. This is not Burger King. So the current score is 6-0 Seattle with the second field goal attempt. Let's see. Looks like they're showing that the second down when he got the sack, when the sack happened on Russell Wilson.
He's on block, so he's going to throw it. He's not going to hit it off. He's got to get it out.
He was just Bart was just laid in because the running back went to the left, the tight end went to the left, so nobody blocked him at all.
Guys, these goal-to-go situations tonight for Seattle. 4 plays and -7 yards. Obviously, with what happened before the half, where Russell Wilson stamped the play in the final seconds.
So crazy.
Turned quickly and just tried to throw the ball away instead of an interception into the hands of Hendricks.
No, why you keep trying to post.
And that was going to be the answer for Kirk Cousins. He struggles ASAP tonight. Had a passing yards over the fourth quarter. This version of the NFL, this year's version of the NFL, with the inflated passing stats. Wilson has 72 passing yards. Cousins has 56. And in one possession games in the second half, Kirk Cousins, a total QBR of 41. That's 29 in the NFL. In one possession games in the second half.
Two running backs, one tight end, one receiver for the Vikings. Play action fake by Cousins. Cousins pass to Thielen. Gets the first down.
On the season for Adam Thielen.
And that's a really good throw by Kirk. Nice route by Adam Thielen on Griffin. Sticks him inside. Doesn't throw it on time. Thielen makes a nice pick.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. Lord Jesus. Boy. First and 10 for Vikings. Adam Thielen finally got 2 receptions on 2 targets. Cousins with time. The ball is up. Did he catch that? Let's. Why he caught it? Diggs with the catch. I'll tell you how many yards in a second. I didn't see where he came down at. It was good coverage. Great concentration by Diggs when he went to the top. Came down about the 23-yard line, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's a good catch. That's a good catch. Good catch. Good catch. They're at the 20. Oh, no. They're at the 17. I was thinking outside of around. Other way around, sorry. They did a quick play so they can make sure that ball doesn't go anywhere. So they are at the 10-yard line. They are within the red zone, within the scoring range. Now they have to take care of the ball. And make everything work the right way. John DeFilippo, offensive coordinator. Come on, bring something nice. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back, second and third. Play action fake. Pass to Thielen. Thielen gets the first down. Should have gotten tackled by 3 guys, but avoids the tackle to get the first down. Avoids the loss of yards. And they had me going to this guy all game. He was actually going to lose yards. He lost about 2 yards, but he just puts the brakes on and then starts running backwards and gets the first down running backwards. So we're going for Latavius Murray in the back. This could be a run play. Let's see what's up. Run play. Latavius Murray gets to about the 2-yard line. Ten minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. This should be a zone run for them. Run to the left or right, whichever is their strongest side. Cook is back in to replace Murray. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, running back. And now this is when Seattle gets his loudest. Cousins got time. Overthrown Thielen. Overthrew Thielen. 3rd and goal. Thielen and the DB talking mess back to each other. This is where you have to score. When you talking mess, now you have to score. So then you can kind of rub it lightweight in their face. Wax on in your face. Wax on, wax off in your face. 3rd and goal. Cook, Rudolph, Thielen, Treadwell, and Diggs. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Hand off to Cooks. Gets met at the line of scrimmage. So the running back, Cooks, is running for the play. Cousins kind of runs into him. So he's handing off to him like it's an option almost where he can hold it and run. But I think he held it so long that Barr, the defender, was able to catch up to him before he even crossed line of scrimmage. 4th and goal. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. They have to score. I will be kicking a field goal right here. This at least be in 3 points. By the way, the ball's going to Rudolph. They should have kicked the field goal. You should have kicked the field goal. And it was behind the play. It was behind Rudolph. What in the hell? And and once again, that's who you paid that multi-million-dollar guaranteed contract to. But once again, nobody will hire. That baffles the mind. Like how you pay Cousins that much money, but you're not willing to pay somebody who is a much better athlete and player because of his personal beliefs? That's so stupid. As you can see, that is bothering me because, like, why didn't you go for a field goal? Why not go for a field goal? It's 6-0. At least if you score a field goal, it's 6-3. So then if you score another field goal, you tie the game. Or if you get a touchdown, you win no matter what. Because it doesn't seem like Seattle's going to get off. And if all of a sudden they decide to get off right now, then you screwed yourself. You have no points on the board. Vikings playing Vikings ball. Thielen was talking to Cousins. Diggs is yelling out loud.
But this was the fourth and goal.
Yeah, well, it's quarters coverage right here with two safeties. They're trying to get two in-breakers on this side right here with Thielen and Rudolph. But watch Thielen at the top. The safety falls down right there. That's the read. Instead, he went to Rudolph.
Yep.
He had to make that decision in a split second. That's why he was over there talking to him, because Thielen said, I was able to win. The safety falling down. Would like to have that ball back.
He went to the wrong read. Thielen's defender fell on the ground. Wilson throws it away out of the end zone. 3rd and 10 for Seattle in the end zone. They're a yard out of the end zone. They lost a yard on the play, the previous play.
You miss one fourth down, keep the field goal, keep some momentum. Now your defense comes back out and can continue.
They had basically Thielen and Diggs run the same route. And Rudolph. Rudolph ran his route. The defender stayed with him. When Thielen ran his route, the safety slipped. So Thielen was actually wide open on the play. 3rd and 10. Vikings need to get a stop right now to force the punt. Russell Wilson throws it away again. 4th and 10. Great defense by the Vikings. Great defense. They kind of needed that. So when they get this punt, barring it's a booming punt, they may receive it about the 40-yard line. So Dixon is right on the edge of the end zone to get this kickoff. Gets it off. It bounces about the 42-yard line. So they're actually going to have it on the right side of the field. And it's going to be about the 41-yard line.
wondering what they're going to do right now.
So 1st and 10. They've been having a lot of issues with Seattle defense. Seattle defense has been coming through real hot this whole game. So Cousins need to do something. He need to dig in that bag of tricks. Cooks in the backfield. Thielen in motion. Hand off to Thielen. A sweep. Gets close to a first down. Flag on the play, which is going to be unnecessary roughness on a defender, and it's going to be. It's got to be a wait. What? How do you call it on the person that's running the play? Oh, they changed. Okay, 14, not 19. The Vikings have the ball right now. The Vikings have the ball. His current score is 6-0. 7 minutes and 58 seconds left. Galactic Chrome. And it's 1st and 12 for the Vikings. Vikings are bunched right. Cousins, perfect pass to Conklin and drops it. You're welcome. Perfect pass to Conklin. Like, I mean, in his jersey, in his hands, and he just poops himself right there on the field. Like, they would have been 2 yards short of the first down. 2nd and 12. Cooks in the background. Cousins on the move. Pass to Conklin again. He's right at the marker. Maybe on the first down. We'll see. Thumbs up and sub. Most people ignore me, but thanks. Oh, man, no problem, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in here. I try my best not to ignore people. Even as you can see, I don't know if you can see the above, is some person was being ignorant. I had to time out their messages, just trying to be respectful of people. But 3rd and 1, they got to get this first down. Cousins on this quarterback sneak. Looks like they got the first down. Oh, the D line fell on a lineman's foot, and he's writhing in pain right now. That's not a good look right now. But I want to thank you for the subscription, and thank you for the thumbs up as well. Appreciate you, Galactic Chrome. I like the name too, Galactic Chrome. It makes me think of Galactus from not X-Men, but Marvel. Thank you guys for being here once again. Those who are new to the stream, please, it would be awesome if you subscribe, hit the notification bell. And those who are not new, have been here before and are already subscribed, once again, thank you for coming. But don't forget, leave that thumbs up. So we're still on TV timeout, currently an Amazon commercial. This is going to be a curious ending to this game, man. Vikings shoot themselves in the foot. They could have had 3 points on the board. Chose to try to go for the touchdown, which was a bad move on their half. I guess in the long run it worked out for them because the defense kept the Seattle offense just 2 yards short of a safety. So the punt worked out in their half where they got on the 40-yard line. Now they've been moving the ball a little more consistently than the first half. But with that being said, if they would kick the field goal, they would have at least have 3 points. because currently the score is 6-0. You know what I'm saying? Why not get that much closer? It'd be different if the score was 13-0 or 21-0 or 17-0. Then I'm like, okay, you go for the 6 because you want to get closer to that number. But when it being 6-0, you don't go for the field goal? That doesn't make any sense. That's just bad management right there. I'm sorry, Zimmerman. That's bad management. Or Zimmer, whatever his name.
So Seattle's great wheel there. Public market. Beautiful downtown here.
Seattle is such a cool spot. Seattle, from what I've read, is there's a city underneath Seattle from before, I guess, from earthquakes or bad weather. It's like it's considered like caverns now. People do like underground tours. Cook is blasted at the line of scrimmage. Gets about 1.5 yards on the play. They're gonna mark him down to 1.
I mean, they're looking at that left leg of Brian on the starting right tackle.
Ew. Also, the old lineman, his leg was hyperextended, number 75. So they're still taking care of him right now. That sucks, man. 2nd and 9 for the Vikings. Almost picked off. Ball thrown, but dropped by both the defender and offensive and Diggs.
Cover 2 very often from this defense, but they're going to come back here. He's going to fake it. Cousins is, and then try to get it in there in the corner, right on that little soft spot. That's where they want to attack. But give Griffin a lot of credit. Falling off, saying, I'm going to give you the easy dump down. You're not going to sneak it in there behind me.
3rd down and 9. Cousins with time. Thielen dropped it, and the defender hit him in the back of his legs. I think Thielen's going out too now. See, now you done blown opportunity. Now 2 players have gotten injured on these badass passes. Oh. Thielen's ankle. He fell on his leg while he slid out of bounds.
Don't get that ball. You know they're coming off. That ball's late at the corner there. He's going to extend with his hands and tight window.
You saw Griffin's body weight come down on the right leg of Adam Thielen at the end of that play.
Now Thielen has to come out because it's injury time. Injury timeout.
About the aptitude of the Minnesota offense. But what about this Seahawks defense? The Leisha Boom is gone. The only guy left is Bobby Wagner. And this defense, to this point, is pitching a shutout tonight. Unbelievable job. A lot of new faces, and they're playing well led by people.
Now you're about to attempt a 47-yard field goal when you could have had a 10-yard field goal. And it's tipped. The flag on the play. The flag is going to be, I think, the player who jumped over, Bobby Wagner jumped over a line, but he contacted the offensive line. And I don't think you can do that. Let's see what they call. Or don't call. They said no foul on the play. Vikings is literally. See, but when he uses his hands to push himself over, you can't do that. That's for real, because there was a player I remember doing where he used a teammate and pushed himself up when he jumped to block the ball, and they said he couldn't do that. So you can't do that either. But I guess the rules change, so. He used his hands to launch himself. You can't do that. course, they're not going to challenge that either. Carson with the run play gets about 2 yards on play.
Does he come in clean or does he make contact?
He uses his teammates.
He put his hands on someone.
He uses teammates, and you can't do that.
That's what Jeff Triplett, 22-year veteran of being down on the field trip. What do you read there?
Yeah, he's on the line of scrimmage, but he's not supposed to be able to put his hands on the adjacent players to go over the top.
I knew that when I saw it. I was like, that's a legal play.
Second and 8, Seattle.
Russell Wilson's on the run. Gets the first down plus more. And it's going to be, he slides about the 20-yard line. This is what I was talking about. He just ran for 40 yards. And this is the reason why I said they should have went for the field goal instead of trying to score. Because what I've noticed when I see Seattle games is that when he goes on a run, there's a lot of calls not being called on the hold. There's a lot that's not being called. Because sometimes when players get that loose, there's some holding going on somewhere.
You talk Russell Wilson, though. We said it earlier. I mean, he plays his best football when his best is needed. And his eyes and vision. We saw Barr coming around there. Just got a good feel for that. Know when to run it.
Let's see, second down, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Really, all now they could just gotta waste more clock. Because the way the Vikings have been playing, they're not gonna score. Like if I was a Vikings fan, I'd be pissed. Carson gets to the outside, gets the first down. Keep that clock going. He gets to the edge. See, right now, the running backs for Seattle just running that much harder than the running backs for the Vikings.
Interior defense line is Sheldon Richardson, of course, former freshman with the Jets. It's still down.
Another Vikings player down. It's third one. That's an O-line player. It's the worst feeling to be losing, but then also players going down while you're losing. They keep showing that Wagner play, and he uses his hands to push it to catapult himself over. You can't do that.
He was sensational with the 98-yard pick six and 12 tackles there.
I know we're going to see Luke Kuechly next week. A lot of people are going here as the best middle linebacker in football.
First and goal for Seattle on the looks like 10-yard line. 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Hand off to Carsons. Gets about 3 yards on the run.
Against the Saints. The best thing about Bob Wagner is just he committed to these young guys. Yeah, so they wanted to be great. He wanted to invest in them. So don't worry about the Legion of Boom. You don't have to be those guys. Just be your best self. He and Russell are tied to the hip. They're committed to this. And I get Pete Carroll a lot of credit talking about that. I asked him, I said, what made you decide in week 3 to go back to the running game and establish? Because it's easier to not lose the game when you play that way. And you watch tonight, said, okay, we can control the line of scrimmage. They have over 200 yards rushing.
Seahawks rushes 38 rushes for 209 yards. That's ridiculous. The season is 148. Really? That's pretty good. They're first in the NFL. Russell Wilson making change at the line. 2 receivers flanked right. Second and goal. Hands off to Carsons. Carsons gets about 2 yards short of the end zone. Excuse me. Minnesota utilized their final timeout with a minute before the 2-minute mark.
They're going to get married on March 9th in Orlando. Before there's something major in September. Thank her for her excellent service to our country.
155 yards rushing before contact for Seattle tonight.
155 yards rushing before contact. That's dirty. 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Carson, Vanette, Moore, and Lockett. So we got Moore and Lockett and Vanette on one side. And the rush to the middle. Touchdown. And with that, the game. This game, Chris Carson's 5-yard TD run. So now for the PAT, by Sebastian Janikowski. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're going for 2. First 2-point attempt this season. Okay, let's see what they're doing.
I don't think there's any danger in Kirk Cousins scoring 14 tonight, guys. I keep going for 2 because that's what the numbers say.
Timeout called by Seattle. We're just doing a favor for the Vikings because the Vikings have no timeouts.
And you know what, Jason? You know what I started thinking about? I think a lot of people in Minnesota are going to ask 2 questions. Number 1, do we have the right quarterback? Do we give the right guy the $84 million and Kirk Cousins? And number 2, from an offensive coordinator standpoint, John DeFilippo, is he going to be here next year? Okay, we all know that the offensive rooms are the hot head coaching commodities in the offseason. I think those are the 2 biggest questions when you have a team as talented as Minnesota that can't score a single point with the defense this good.
That's a huge disappointment. Look, I mean,
Yeah, it is a huge disappointment that you have some of these great receivers and a great tight end, but you can't put up 6 points. But honestly, I wouldn't blame the offensive coordinator. Well, he's part of the blame. Cousins is the other part of the blame. Russell want to move, an option. Lockett, 2-point attempt. So now they're 2-touchdown lead. And that is pretty much what they call a game. Checkpoint. I mean, checkmate, not checkpoint.
What's the deal? Yeah, he can't put his hands on even his own player or anyone else. If you put both hands down, that's leverage, as we call it. Goes across the top.
I said it before. That's leverage. You can't put your hands down on players.
It's a 15-yard penalty.
That would have been that penalty would have gotten the Vikings a first down. And I don't know how you didn't throw a flag.
It is a judgment call, by the way, according to those in the league office. And the judgment
It says it's considered a judgment call. Yeah, you make a decision if you want to call it or not. That's the judgment.
But you know what's not a judgment call test? The Seattle defense, they've been dominant tonight.
following this Minnesota offense to 206 total yards. We got another good one in the NFC next week. We'll see if
Next Monday, Vikings, Panthers, and Saints. That should, if both teams truly show up, that should be a hell of a competition. I hope both teams show up because the points that can go on the board, ooh, man. I'll be mad too because y'all, it's penalties that y'all didn't get. They didn't go for the field goal. And you dropping passes left and right.
In the NFC. Playoff picture. Obviously, the Rams now backing down to the 2-loss.
So then right now, you're in a 4-way tie. Well, no, not even a 4-way tie. You're still in the wild card because you only got 6 losses. So technically, I think that tie doesn't count as a loss or a win. So it doesn't put you in that same run. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. Fumble. Picked up. Oh, my God. Will he score? Touchdown, Seattle. And the gates of the Legion of Boom have opened up. Now it's going to kick a field goal. Now it's the game officially over. That's why I said, why would you give Cousins that much money? He's not worth it. Cousins' decision making is to me has always been horrible, and I think his year with the Redskins, when he got what made him so popular, he just had a really good year. But he's always been like this. This has always been Cousins. Like I said, it was a good goal, so. Like, I don't even know what to say. Just, I feel bad for Vikings fans. I feel bad for you, Chris, because they could at least have 3 points on the board. That would change momentum because they only got 3 points. Then the leverage play should have gotten them a 15-yard penalty, which would have got them a first down. So they would have been close to the end zone.
And have they ever mattered when it comes to Minnesota this year? That's the 4th defensive touchdown allowed by the Vikings this season. And it's time for the most in the NFL. Time for Buffalo. Buffalo team.
That's so crazy. Just like that, turn the tide. I said, 4th quarter. Seattle do a lot of gaming in the 4th quarter. Janikowski for the kickoff. Received at the reception at the 5. Gets to about the 30.
Putting up 0 points in the National Football League. And Zimmer can call out DeFilippo and talk about the running game. The bottom line, the relationship between those two doesn't seem to work. Zimmer's had several coordinators since he's been here. We met with them.
Yes. The linebacker twist. They did a twist move. The linebacker got around to the edge, and as he was about to sack Cousins, he hit the ball and came out of Cousins' hands.
But there's no excuse with an $84 million quarterback to put up 0 points in the National Football League.
Maurice Alexander.
Exactly. 84 million.
At the end of that return. And talk about
I just got to see something real quick.
being shut out. 2:29 still to play. Vikings haven't been shut out since week 10 of 2007. Guys, that was 179 games ago.
And look,
There's a down player for Seattle.
There's no question that Mike Zimmer and Deep Football aren't on the same page, but the players got to play better. That's the bottom line.
Here's what happened at the end of this play with Maurice Alexander.
And that's what has to happen. I mean, the players got to show up and play. It's not all about the system. You want to run the football more? Well, great. I mean, but, you can't have 20 attempts for 60, 70 yards, and that's not going to work when you play that way and have 77 yards.
Exactly, 20 attempts for 67 yards, and you play in the NFL. They need a QB.
Let's look at the quarterback position. Do you think they made the right decision with Kirk Cousins? They decided to move on from Case Keenum. Now they have Kirk Cousins. Do you think they made the right decision?
Well, I think we're still going to find out. I mean, right now, no. I mean, he's
Thursday.
There's no question about that. But as I said, I don't get caught up in that. It's like the performance. Right? He hasn't beat a team with a winning record.
Yeah.
And you can put up the stats, and he's having his second in completion percentage. All that's great. But if you don't win at the quarterback position, you're judged on that. He hasn't done it. Hold on. Agreed.
Pass to Thielen. Thielen gets the first down. He's on the run. He gets to about the 35-yard line before he gets tackled.
But in saying all of that, lose this game. This is a tough one.
So, as right now, the highest paid QB right now is Kirk Cousins. Now, you asking me this, does he play like the highest paid QB? No. Pass to Rudolph, pass dropped. Was Cousins the person? Yes, I swear he is a $84 million phone machine. No playoffs, I guess. I mean, you guys are technically still in the hunt, and I think because you only have 6 losses, the teams in front of you or behind you have 7 losses. So I'm assuming by might still be okay. Yeah, so because Cousins has $84 million guaranteed, he's the highest paid quarterback in the league. You can't be the highest paid quarterback and you can't score 6 points. So I'm saying he's that is just that's terrible. You said, do I know the first Vikings head coach? Is he really? How old is he? Like the first coach ever? Wow, 91. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Definitely lived a long life. That's crazy. That's crazy to hear, though. That's crazy. He's definitely experienced a lot of things. Man.
Center analysis and reaction from Seattle on the GMC post-game report. LeBron and Wade face off for the final time in the regular season and highlights the Draymond Green's return to the Warriors. Jess, back to you.
Oh, yeah, the Warriors are playing right now, too. I should have did the Warriors game compared to this game. Best primetime home record. Like Ravens 17-5, Patriots 27-8, Steelers 25-9. Since 2002, Seattle 21-6. It's a good record, but man, to hear how loud it sounds in that stadium, my thing is gone. Hold on. To hear how loud it sounds in that stadium is ridiculous. How loud that sound is, because like these walls, the way they build the stadium, it goes up like this, but it kind of goes up like this, so it forms a bowl. And so when people are cheering, that sound is just going this way and it's bouncing, it's bouncing over and over. Oh my God, it's so loud. Like, because they built the University of Washington Stadium is similar. Built the home team will have advantage off of sound, and that joint, man, will drive you bananas. It's so loud. When I went to University of Washington, it was so loud. We had to have when we were shooting, we had to have earplugs in, and it was literally like a pain in the butt and nerve wracking. But the stadium was nice. The city and the area around the school is so freaking nice. But so crazy.
First and goal after 17 yards.
So Minnesota, now they're close to scoring. So just imagine if they would have had 3 and score a touchdown now. That's 10. I mean, they're not going to come back to 21, but it just will be much more respectable, you know? First to goal, run. He crossed the line. It's not going to count as a touchdown. But the ball is behind. If the ball is behind, that's a touchdown. Because the ball's behind, so that's a touchdown. I'll give him that. I did. I'll give it to him.
He's a competitor. He understands there's high expectation for him. It's nothing he doesn't realize. He's going to regroup. He's going to have to play better here in the final 3 weeks. There's no question about that.
Okay.
Let's look at the NFC playoff picture.
Seattle calling time to give him more time to think.
Let's look ahead here at 6-6-1. And then you think about the road ahead. Obviously, with the Seahawks, the Rams having clinched the division this season. The Vikings road ahead, that Dolphins team that's coming off the win, miracle in Miami against the Patriots, at the Lions, and then the Bears. They're hoping for that Bears game to have some great meeting for the division.
Seattle's got the Niners, Chiefs. So depending on who's showing for the Niners, that could be an interesting game. But the Chiefs, they should lose to the Chiefs. So Seattle's probably have 2 more wins in their basket. The Vikings, maybe.
Hats off to Pete Carroll and the job his staff has done here at the Seattle Seahawks. Closing in on win number 8 here. Interesting to see
Vikings with the PAT attempt.
San Francisco against Arizona, and you're absolutely right. It'll be pretty special considering the way we were thinking about them after that 0-2 start.
So the score would have been 21-10 right now. Been close to my score.
And Steelers, and then there are the Chiefs at 11-2, and with Patrick Mahomes.
Chiefs have always been playing.
Do again yesterday with the overtime win against the Ravens. 4 straight playoff for Kansas City. And I mean, look at these plays that he's making. Critical times, 4th and 9, off script, gets back down on the same drive. Got one on his face on a 4th and 3, touchdown. He is rolling. He's got a lot of momentum. You know, a lot of talk between him and Drew Brees for that MVP candidate. You can't go wrong. But to think this is his first year starting and how he's played that position, wow. We will see Drew Brees next week on Monday Night Football.
And without a doubt, I can't wait to watch Thursday night, guys. We got the Los Angeles Chargers, one of the most complete teams in the National Football League, against those Chiefs. I think the Chargers are built to beat the Chiefs. Can't wait to watch that one.
There's the onside attack.
Onside attempt. Seattle recovers with ease.
Only 4 successful onside kicks out of now 46. this season. Well, Scotty's got Sports Center coming up. Sports Center with SVP. Of course, all the post-game coverage from here.
Do you think Derek Carr is good like him? Good like who?
From the weekend in the Sports Center with SVP at ESPN after we wrap here in Seattle.
Who are you speaking of, Chris? Good like who? Good like Russell Wilson or good like Cousins? What do you mean?
I'm seeing Seattle.
You sure do.
Nice beard, Derek. No, the beard is that one.
Victory formation for Seattle. Just 4-0 downs. The game should be over.
Match this weekend, so you got a late arrival, and I saw that beard there, like a poor man's Dennis Miller out there, huh? Razor didn't come from Madison Square Garden ringside out to Seattle. That was a heck of a fight there with Lomachenko, and I think it's going to be a heck of a fight down the stretch of this playoff drive.
Chris, you still there, man?
In both AFC and NFC to see how things shape up here with this. Yeah, we already talked about that.
All right. Second down formation. Victory formation. I think that's it. So Seattle pulled out the victory. And what looks like a lopsided game, but it really wasn't lopsided. It's a well-fought game. Poor management on the half of the Vikings. We haven't beaten one team with a win record. That's what they were just saying that. They were just saying that. So next week is Saints versus the Panthers. Hopefully that'll be a lot more entertaining. Because unfortunately I missed the most entertaining Monday Night Football game with the freaking Chiefs and stuff. So Seattle poison like right. But hopefully next week will be a good game as well. Yeah, with two high-powered offenses, two great quarterbacks, two pretty decent defenses. I mean, and then as far as what you're saying, Chris, I think Derek Carr is a great quarterback, a really good quarterback. He has great potential. But the unfortunate part, the thing about him is he's had what, 4 or 5 different offensive books since he's been in the league. And he's only been in the league 5 years, you know? So every other season, he's been, 4, let's see, has it been 5 years? Because he got in the league, had that book, that coach. Then they changed off the coordinators. Of course they can. So he's had, Oro, I think he's had at least 4 different playbooks, 4 different offenses, 4 different offensive coordinators, and I think it's 5 years. So you never know a player's potential till they're in a place where they feel comfortable. If they never feel comfortable, you'll never see their full potential. So maybe in a year or two, if he's with the Raiders still, if not, I'm still going to watch him because I support him. Definitely friends of the family. I love the Carr family. Went to school with his brother, you know, and I worked on his college football team while he was there, when he was there as a freshman. Well, actually, as a gray shirt after high school. So I don't know, man. I think he's a good quarterback. I just think he's had bad situations. But besides that, I mean, the game for the most part in the beginning, the first half, it was interesting watch because I was trying to see what was going to happen towards the end of the game. Thanks for a great stream despite the L we took. Keep up the good work. Have a next week. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming through. thank you for also translating over to the Twitch. That means so much to me. I should be on tomorrow, and barring some interference of anything, but I should be on tomorrow. So I hope to see you there tomorrow. But thank you for being here. And I'm sorry you guys took the L. Wish it would turn out differently. But thank you for being here, man. And this game is pretty much wrapped up. There's not too much to talk about as far as what needs to change. You know what needs to be different. What any post game talk, because it was a bad, poorly managed game on the behalf of the Vikings offensive coordinator. So with that being said, I'm going to say I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Those who are new, who are still here that are new to the stream, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And if you're not new but you've been here before and you've already subscribed, don't forget to leave with a thumbs up. Chargers could. They could. They definitely could. But we'll see what happens. I'm hoping they don't. I don't want Chargers to take anything. But
it is 11:15 Eastern, and I'm not tired yet. This is Sports Center.
Have a good night, Chris. Thank you, Galactic Chrome, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate your presence. Sorry, Chelsea and Celtic, that I couldn't handle your situation because it wasn't something I can do myself. Keenan, I hope everything works out for you, man. If you need to talk, you can hit me on Instagram. Donald McKenzie, thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate your presence as well. Declan, I know you went to sleep because it was so early in the morning. Peace and love to you and Scotland, my friend. Who else? I think. Gaming FC. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you being here. That was dope that you popped up. I haven't seen you in a little while. I think that's everybody. And there's a couple people that's popped in. I saw the numbers jump up and jump down, so they didn't say anything. But it's all good. It's all love. And thank you to Oro Muerto for being here. Thank you for being part of the team, being part of the family. Appreciate your presence as well. Hope your stream went well. I think I'm hoping Chargers take the L. I want Chargers to take the L. That's the only thing I want them to take is the L. Every day of their lives, that's an L. Nothing else but an L. Just not a fan. Just not a fan of the Chargers at all. Hawks on something here. The Hawks on something. The Hawks, they turned a horrible situation into a great situation with their persistent attack on the ground attack. The Vikings, just like I said, poor management on the side of the offense. The defense did a lot it can do. It's only so much you can do until the scramble happens. When the scramble happens, there's no such thing as a playbook for a scramble. But once again, I thank you, everybody came through. Thank you, William Schroeder. If you're new to the stream, please hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And every time I go live or produce any new content, you'll be the first ones to know that. And be the first ones to come and be able to see it, to be notified first. If you're new to the stream and if you already done all that, but you haven't liked the stream, like the stream. The more likes, thumbs up a video has, the more it gets promoted or posted or put in other recommendations. So that'd be awesome too. But with that being said, my name is Jasonreacts. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. I'll definitely catch you guys right back here on youtube.com/nonpfixion. We say BY expect thoughts up to the judges. Yeah. Before I get off, okay, so his block was called, it's a leverage play. It should have been a penalty, which would have been 15 yards, would have gave him the first down. whenever they put stuff in the books as far as it's a judgment play, it's up to the judges. So if the judge decides to call it, even though he knows it's wrong and he doesn't call it, oh well, it's left up to him, which is BS. The coach should be able to throw the flag and say that's leverage. Where's my penalty? But they don't give that control to the coach because so many calls that are missed by the referees will be thrown flags. You have to give them more opportunities. But he clearly had his hands down. He clearly catapulted himself over. He clearly pushed himself over. He clearly used it to get to the field goal. But even the announcers even said that it was leverage. The guy who's for the Monday Night Crew for referees said it was leverage. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the field, one extra on the field, and one up top referee, and none of them called leverage. So I guess it wasn't leverage, But that's just me. I'm not a ref. I think the reffing situation should be a better controlled environment, and it should be a union, not just people that want to do reffing on their off days from being lawyers and cops and doctors and all that other stuff. It should be a unionized situation for people to get paid and get their 401k the regular play. But that's not how the NFL does it, and that's why, as much as I love NFL games, that's why there will always be questions when it comes to the referee for NFL. But with that being said, like I said before, my name is Jasonreacts. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. I'll catch you right back here. Oh yeah. They'll say that what New York will say. New York says, "Oh, it's a judgment call." So with them saying it's a judgment call, they're leaving it to the refs on the field, and so that's their way of taking responsibility from the main situation. And that that office, they made a big deal about that. All the replays go back to this one office in New York, but it doesn't matter if you say it's a judgment call. Once you say judgment call in front of any penalty call, that allows referees to make mistakes or act like they didn't see something or call a play based on some false information. So with that, it's like you got to take football. I love football, but I know there's so many holes in how football is managed. So but thank you, William Schroeder. Appreciate you as well. I feel like I've seen your name before. Yeah. The call should have been a call. There's with so many referees on the field at the given time. There's 2 on the sidelines. There's 2, one in back. There's 1 on the sideline. So if somebody gets injured, there's a replacement, and then there's a head referee that's usually up top that's watching the game to overrule certain calls. So I think any game is either 6 or 7 guys there. And with that, it's like, how do you miss that call when that would have been a 15-yard penalty to give the Vikings the ball on first down, because they didn't need 15 yards. They needed like 10. I think it was 9. So that again, first down. And they would have been within red zone, close to red zone. And so the score could easily be, instead of Seattle 21-7, it could have been 21-14 if they would have scored, or 21-10. And it gave them more leverage to try to keep pushing. But, that's why I say I love football. But the problem is there's so much left up to the refs and their judgment calls. You know what I'm saying? So, because, there's so many issues about what's a catch, what's a bobble, what's this? Did he go across the line? Like on the last play when he threw the ball to the end zone, his body was across the line of scrimmage, but the hand and the ball wasn't. So it's like now you're kind of nitpicking to give somebody leverage, and that's all it really was. But like I said, it's all good. You gotta love competition. I love competition. I love sports. But what did it say? Oh, that's talking about college. But besides that, it don't really matter because there's always going to be something to happen to cause people to question a sport or question the legitimacy or the play calling or anything. But we as fans, we accept some stuff and deny others because that's what we do. But it was still an entertaining game for the most part. It sucks that Cousins started going to Thielen so late in the game because he's such a great hands-on receiver. But that's why I think when you have Cousins as quarterback, that's the issue. I think Cousins is not a good quarterback. I think he had one great year that got him that $84 million guaranteed, which made him the highest paid QB in the NFL. So if you're the highest paid QB and you can barely score 6 points, something's wrong. But yeah, Colin Kaepernick can't get a phone call.
Did he get leverage there, or does he just sort of rest his hands going over the top? Yeah, well, listen, there's no question it's leverage because he's using his hands.
I didn't even see that there actually was a flag thrown. There was a flag thrown. So Section 3, Article 1, Part P, placing a hand or hands on a teammate or opponent to gain additional height to block or attempt to block an opponent's kick or apparent kick or an attempt to jump through a gap to block an opponent's kick or apparent kick. That's the rule, and that's exactly what took place. And I knew that without reading that confusing ass. Why is that? The way it's written so.
His hands are there, but I think that just your eyes are calm.
Listen, could we sit here and say, how much pressure on his hand just barely touch it? If you're the official, you have no idea. You know that guy is contacting his teammates as he's jumping over the line. I think it's a missed call. What's unique about it is the flag is thrown, and the official is talked out of the call. And I think it's because of where Wagner was initially aligned. They're probably causing a little confusion.
In a 6-0 game, that's automatic first. And again, if you're a Seattle fan, you say turn them away. Yeah, you did, but that would give Minnesota another shot.
They're arguing about it now, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. The NFL doesn't go back and change scores. They don't change wins either. But we're going to stop talking about it because it's going to just go on and on and on and on. So I think it's this Thursday. This Thursday is Chiefs at Chargers. So that's going to dictate the final number one team in the AFC West. So that should be interesting. I hopefully definitely will see you guys next Monday, which will be the Saints versus Panthers. And once again, with that being said, hope you guys have a wonderful night. Hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. My name is Jasonreacts, and I will catch you guys next Monday, unless there's something that pops up, and I'll do an impromptu stream. And the only way you guys will know that is if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and both are at Nonpfixion. I would say if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. More than likely, I do most of my posting on Instagram. A lot of things get reposted from Instagram to Twitter. So, but if you just want to have a conversation outside of here about anything, send me a message on there, and I'll definitely say, hey, this is so-and-so from your YouTube stream. We can talk, and if you have questions or comments or concerns, we can talk it out there too. But like I said, The game is over, and the game is over, and we did a little post game talk. But with this game, it's more so of the issues with the play calling, the issues with the offensive production for the Vikings, and also with this overall their trust in Cousins. Like, I think it's insulting to pay that man that much money. He's not that good of a quarterback. But I'm going to stop talking about that man. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will catch you guys next week. All right, you guys. Love you guys. Peace. Love. I'm out.